Ready to go. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway.
0-1.
Lindor swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw and he reaches safely.
That is first. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Man at first with 1 gone. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 0-1. Holmes,
0-1.
a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now moved to first. And he's back in easily. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses the
1-2.
zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Lindor, that's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That's off the inside corner. 2-0. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball, that's in.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a strike in there.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto.
Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
Pete Alonso, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Down and away for ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2.
Up and in. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Holmes back to work.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
misses
That missed.
just
That's a
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just
Full
misses
count.
the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses.
Take your baseball,
So a
boy.
leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Mark Vientos
Nope, that's outside.
in the box
Ball.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another
Ball.
ball.
2-0.
That missed by
3-0.
a lot. And now 3-0. And there's
Yeehaw.
the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing.
Runner takes off, and
That's
ball
ball
4
4.
to
Take
a
your
board.
base.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam,
That's
these
the ball
walks add
down.
pressure and stress to the entire team.
Jesse Winker, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. There's the
Yeah.
swing and a miss. First and
One
second,
ball, one
no
strike.
outs. Here at the top of the second.
2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit.
He goes down looking. And now it's Jose Siri. Ball
1-0.
1, no strikes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. No
1-1.
score here in the second. And a count 1-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch is
2-2.
outside. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is
rule in
called.
effect.
To second, there's Lindor. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That one
That's
off
a
the
ball.
mark, ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
2-2.
You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Here's a 2-2. And he takes it
Got
himself
him.
for the out. Here's Starling Marte.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Brings it in. Out number 2. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
And
One ball,
that
no
one is
strikes.
in the dirt. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. Alonso makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Beatty.
Inside,
No, that missed.
and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
To the right side, and that one handled in the dirt.
He's
Nice pick. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
Number 13, Luis Torrens.
And
1-0.
that skips in the dirt. Top of the third, no score. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Watch Soto now. Slings to first. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting ninth,
Jose Siri will hit next. Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that. Torrens down to first with it. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Struck out swinging his first time. That one almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Soto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher.
Runner on the go. Lindor under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss at a slider. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order 2nd time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Lindor on to first. And a quick out number 1. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Mark Vientos. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over. And he'll pull into second safely.
All over that one right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to...
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Now, Jose Siri. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
1-0.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
1 strike.
4th inning underway, no score. And now 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would.
And that one gets away at the plate. And that cost them a run as he scores easily.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Grounded out his first time up. And that's just foul.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base.
Runner on the move. That one to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Just missed.
No, that's down.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one
2-2.
in the dirt. That one missed.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Vientos. Play is made, 2 out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1.
Brandon Nimmo.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a foul ball.
And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Soto makes the play, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Danny Young on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air out towards right center. And there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Starling Marte. Senga back to work. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. On to first. Gets him.
He's out of there.
One away on a drop third strike. So up next for New York, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Lindor throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. That one catches the zone, and the count is 2-2. And the sweeper misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Nimmo at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2.
2-2.
In the dirt. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And the sweeper is off the plate. Tyler McGill takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Alonso dives back in, but they got him. 2 outs.
Foul ball.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Strike one. Popped up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Siri makes the grab. That's out number 2. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 1 for 2.
Soto.
Inside, almost got him. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. Both 2 in this one.
Ha! It's 0-1.
Next offering is foul back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
1 ball, 2
ball
strikes.
Outside. No throw. He's in there safely. And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Jesse Winker. McGill in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Next pitch is downstairs. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jose Siri up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winker on at first, nobody out.
Two, 1.
In the dirt, blocked.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the runner holds. The 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
If you're
throw, save. And now Brett Beatty has grounded out a couple of times. That's inside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And another ball. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
And ball four, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on. So Minter will take over.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Minter.
And that
Nope.
misses.
Ball.
1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
On the ground to short, could be 2. Slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Francisco Lindor now at the plate. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
On the ground right side, and he's out on the tag. They limit the damage here. And we're back. Stepping in, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman. Vientos. Now pitching for the Mets. Number 72. Debiel.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Cut out and missed, struck him out. And there's 1 down.
The left fielder, number 9.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Nimmo.
And that one fouled off. The Mets trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Right there. Just pulled the string.
Up with it, fires to first.
He's
out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. Starling Marte up to hit.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Down and away for ball 1. Foul ball there. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Minter back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Brandon
Nimmo, the next to hit,
That's a
takes
ball.
ball one.
Hoo-yah! 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Nimmo running hard to get it. And there's 2 away. So up next,
Now
Mark
batting.
Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Throwing the ball
0-2.
well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking
Down, ball.
distance.
And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Swinging a foul straight back. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2.
That's a ball low.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. That misses.
Count's full.
And now it's 3-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Strike 1.
Inside, ball.
Runners on the move. That's in for a strike. And the throw out at third. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
The batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead.
Runner takes off.
Ball.
Pitch outside. Hung up in a rundown now.
1-0.
Throw pulls
Hey,
him off
beat
the
it up.
bag, and he's safe. On the
Yeehaw.
outside corner, and it's 1-1. Just
That missed. That's the ball. 2-1.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
Look pretty good as far
Full
as being in
count.
the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very
your
top
base,
of the
ball
strike
4.
zone, middle away. So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. First pitch
Ball.
misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for
1
both
ball,
the
no
pitcher
strikes.
and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's back. Gone! He circles the bases, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. This guy with light tower power. In there, and it's 0-1. And that
1-1.
Cutting but missing down low. Next offering misses. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That one missing inside. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Now batting.
Runner at first. With 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Number 70, Jose Brito.
And that one fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. Swinging a foul out of play. Soto gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away. So up next for New York, Jose Siri. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled hard the other way. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just misses. Full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging. Now a chance for Brett Beatty. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a big swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. No play, that's an infield single. And now the DH, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Move first. Nimmo dives back in safely. Swings through that one for strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Strike three, got him swinging. And one away. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. That catches the corner. One down, winning run on first. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher for the Mets. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
Number 55.
Ball one, no strikes.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Lindor swings through it for strike one. Lifted in the air out to left. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they lead it in the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. In the first pitch, misses for ball one. Stanek, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
The second baseman, Luis.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
And now it's even up. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-2's the count. That's a ball.
In the dirt.
We got
Runner
a full count.
holds, and it's a full count. Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. And that's
Ball
way high. And that's ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
So the tying run at second. And a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2.
And that's down, a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Late swing, foul to the left. That one is absolutely belted. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. Now we go to the 11th. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Stanek back to work. And
Ball.
Downstairs.
1-0.
And another
That's a
ball.
ball.
Next offering is downstairs.
I almost feel like he's
3-0.
frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw.
Hey.
The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
That's a ball.
Vientos
That's inside.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. One attempt misses. And the throw, he's out at third.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Tied at 4. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker, known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
I guess you
0-1.
throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch.
No
Don't
ball.
want to do it
2
again.
strikes.
And that's a fair ball. The run comes in to score from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And the count
1 ball,
even
1
1 and
strike.
1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly
1
was
and
sitting
2,
on a
count.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's an out.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that's way
That's a ball.
high. Ball 1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
1-1.
So the tying run at second.
Tag 2.
That misses.
No, that's out.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one
Full
misses.
count.
And it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. game. Another homer. And the Mets walk it off in the 11th.